Hi, folks. Sandro here. And instead of the usual cartoon news and shenanigans, this is the cartoon. What am I calling this thing? The Sandro cartoon tier list series right here. Okay, Sandro cartoon tier list series. That's that. I think that's a good name for it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do because I want to. A lot of the time, I actually get a lot of comments where people ask me, what are your favorite cartoons, or can you recommend me some cartoons?" And I go on the cartoon Reddit, and I see a lot of people asking what are good cartoons. So please, for the love of God, know that this is my opinion. Okay, this isn't like the masses. This is not the masses' opinion. This is my opinion. So I'm gonna have some cartoons that are low tier. I'm gonna have some cartoons that are or maybe even in the worst tier category that you're not gonna like. Okay, you might not like where I put some of these cartoons, but just know that this is my opinion. Also, I want to talk about why I made this tier list in Google Sheets. So this is a Google Sheets, is it Google Spreadsheets? Yeah, something like that. Google Sheets, Google Spreadsheet, whatever the hell it's called. So my plan for this series is to make, like, I have seen so many cartoons that I could fill like an entire list of 100 tiers. Like, no joke. I've seen this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about 5 cartoons. Maybe I'll do this like a weekly thing. Maybe like every Friday or something. I don't know. Maybe like every Friday, every Saturday, or I'll see. I'll see how good this video does, and then I'll keep the ball rolling. Okay. But I'm gonna do 5 cartoons randomly picked each week. I'm gonna pick 5 cartoons. Maybe not each week. Maybe I'll skip some weeks, and like, it depends. If I run out of cartoons, then I'm gonna stop. Obviously, right? But yeah, I'm gonna talk about 5 cartoons, and then I'm gonna place them on the tier list. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do 5 cartoons each week. Okay, so let's jump. This is unscripted. I'm just going in. Okay, so so how you do it is you go insert image, and then you go image in cell, and then you go browse. Okay, here we go. So the 5 cartoon. Oh wait, you can't see that. Hold on. So the cartoons that I'm going to be doing this week are Disenchantment, the Ducktales reboot, Kim Possible, and no, hold on, Yoko Jakamoko Toto, and YOLO Crystal Fantasy, which is a cartoon. Hold on, I actually had to show that off because I'm sure you guys know, but just in case you didn't, hold on. Videos. One of the best videos on my entire channel. I talked about how shitty YOLO. Where is that video? Hold on. YOLO. Where are you? Where is that one? Hold on. It might be back here. No, it must be here. Hold on. YOLO Crystal Fantasy. It's gotta be here. There it is. There it is. Yeah, one of my best videos literally got one like, 38 downvotes. Holy shit. So people didn't agree with my opinion that YOLO Crystal Fantasy is dog shit. I think it's dog shit, okay? So maybe we should start with that. Maybe that's a good place to start. Where is that one? YOLO. There it is. So YOLO. But I gotta choose what So I personally felt that YOLO, I'm gonna put it in the worst tier. Worst tier, folks. So insert, and then image in cell, and then we're gonna browse it. There it goes. There it is. It's gonna get uploaded. Come on down, baby. Come on. There it is. No, there it is. Okay. We got the first thing ever. Okay, so how this is going to work is if I think so the higher it is on the tier list, the better. The better it is. So if I ever put another thing in the worst tier, then I'm going to say, okay, is this better than YOLO Crystal Fantasy? And then if it is, then I'm going to put it above this. And then the lower the thing is in this tier would probably mean it's the worst thing ever. So and there's a few cartoons that I think are just like absolute dog shit that are even worse. Like this one was like bad, but like I've seen worse cartoons. Um, and then the higher it is, so the highest thing is the best thing ever. I think anything that goes in top tier is going to be like the best, right? I'm going to stack them in order. This is my first time doing this, so like go easy on me here. Hopefully you guys are still watching this. But yeah, five. So I'm going to pick five. I randomly picked five things. We're going to see where I rank them. So YOLO Crystal Fantasy, I'll talk about it briefly and why I put it here. The animation is just all the fuck over the place. The story was just out of nowhere. It was like so I gotta say I've seen one episode of the show and then I'm like I am never watching this again. I did not enjoy it. So it was about these two girls and then they get one of the blonde one here gets invited to some kind of like evil tower that her old high school friend owns, and there's a party there, and then the brown haired girl gets sent to like some kind of hell because she wasn't allowed to bring a guest, and the plot was just all over the place. The characters were just misshapen and drawn weirdly. The characters sounded just janky and weird. I didn't enjoy anything. Like the music, I don't even remember the music. Did it even have a theme song? I don't even remember if it had a theme song. Like holy shit. So yeah, I just did not find this to be an enjoyable experience. I found the animation to just be really stiff, really all over the place. Didn't enjoy the comedy, didn't laugh, just didn't enjoy so much about it. And that's why I put it in the worst tier. You guys can disagree with me a second time, because we all saw those downvotes on that when I showed that off. One of my best videos, also one of my most downvoted videos. So yeah, this is probably going to be controversial once again. But yeah, I just did not like YOLO Crystal Fantasy. I just have to mention it's an Australian cartoon, so maybe they just maybe they do things a little differently in the land down under over there. But I just was not feeling the YOLO vibes, so I put that there. Okay, so now let me okay, hold on, let's see. Insert image in cell. Let's see here. What are we putting in? Okay, and then so Yoko. I'm gonna do Yoko Jakamoko Toto. I'm gonna talk about why that's even here. So let's go. Insert image. Image in cell. Browse. Yoko Jakamoko Toto. There we go. So there's that one. Okay, so that was a much bigger image. I couldn't find a good image. That one, I mean, that's fine, right? That's fine. So Yoko, what the hell? Some of you guys are going to be like, what in the actual fuck is Yoko Jakamoko Toto? It was this children's cartoon. By the way, there's going to be children's cartoons on this tier list. I'm going to put like Dora the Explorer on here. I'm going to put all the George Shrinks. I just remembered George Shrinks. All those kinds of kid cartoons that I've seen. I'm going to put them in there. Oh, yeah, Rupert. All my Canadians remember Rupert, right? Rupert, that little, like, polar bear guy with the scarf, with, Podgy. Everyone remembers Podgy, okay? Wait, let me see. Okay, hold on. Rupert. Cartoon. There we go. There he is. Rupert the bear. Rupert the polar bear. Based on a book series. Yeah, what a great show that was. I gotta, maybe next time I'll put that one in there. But no, I pick randomly. I do pick randomly. So I have to, I have to go with the flow here. So, Yoko Jakamoko Toto, why is it in low tier? Why is it not higher? if you've ever seen the show, the characters don't actually talk. They're kind of like Pokemon. They kind of say their own names. Like one, they'll be like Yoko, and like, but they can also say the other one's names sometimes. Like the pink bird here, Yoko. She says Toto. She, like whenever she gets mad at the monkey's name is Toto, and Giacomoko is the anteater, or no, he's a jackalope. Yeah, he's a jackalope. Never mind. So one of them's a bird, one of them's a monkey, and one of them's a jackalope. So yeah, that's that. But why is this not in the worst tier? Even though the characters don't talk, it's a children's show. I know. Some of you are going to be like, why is this in low tier? Why is this not in the worst tier? But you know what saves it? The theme song. The theme song is so good. I swear to God, you have to go look it up. It's called Yoko Giacomoko Toto theme song. You have to watch this theme song. I swear to you. It is so catchy that you will sing this show 20 years later after you've seen it. It will get caught in your ear. One of those earworms. You know what an earworm is? When it gets caught in your ear? It's going to get caught in your ear and be an earworm because it's that catchy. So this show, was it good? I think it's for children. It's not for me. I've grown past it. I used to watch it a bunch as a kid. I thought it was kind of boring because the characters don't talk. But the theme song was just gets to you. It gets, you know what? You have to judge a show also by its theme song. even though you know what? Like the theme song can just grab you, it can just grab you. So this show, I would have put it in the worst tier, but its theme song, like I said, is just a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. You have to watch Yoko Giacomoko Toto's theme song. So good. Maybe I'll play it. You know what? Will I get a copyright? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to play it. Hold on. We're going to go here. I'm going to play the Yoko just this once, okay? Hold on. YouTube. Yoko Giacomoko Toto. There you go. Look, first search result. What do we got here? This one's kind of, okay. We're going to go this one, I guess. This is a YouTuber. I don't want to kind of like steal your content here, buddy, but you guys can go subscribe to Eldon149. That's that guy right there. He has the theme song up. So let's hear this. Wait, I got to turn the volume up. Hold on. Let's turn the volume up. Pretty good. Wait, what? No, that's the end of it. Okay, hold on. I fucked up. Okay, let's see this one. No, why did people... Where's the theme song? Where's the goddamn theme song? Where is it? What the hell? Oh, here we go. Wait, reverse? Why is it in reverse? What's going on? Why is nobody playing this goddamn theme song? Yoko theme. Let's do theme here. Let's see if it comes up. Intro theme. Here we go. This must be it. Yes, this is it. No, it's slow. It's slow. I can't get a good read on this. I can't. Why? Okay, maybe it got copyright claimed. I can't seem to find it. Why can't I find it? That person might have it. Hold on. Is that it? No, the theme song's not there. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys need to go look it up. Go find it. I swear to God. That's a promo. It just isn't here. It's not here. Why is it not here? It's not the theme song. What have they done? Where's the theme song? Theme song. Where is it? Yoko Giacomoko Toto theme song. What's this? Okay, I don't know what the hell this video is, but Ethan Amart's. Here's the song though. Here you got to hear it. pretty good. Isn't this the Brave Little Toaster? What? What a great theme song. It's so catchy. I hope I don't get copyright struck for that, god damn it. But yeah, you could go subscribe to Ethan Amat and watch that video again if you want to. So there you go. There was the freaking yoga. I swear that theme song is good. You need to find it and watch it for yourself. Really great theme song. Maybe I talked a little bit too much about this. Oh well. I probably lost half the audience just right here. I don't give a shit. We're going. We're gonna keep going. So let's find what's the next thing I'm gonna let's see here. What do we got next? Should I do Kim yeah, I gotta do Kim Possible. So Kim Possible. Impossible. Image in cell. And then we go browse, and then we go Kim Possible. There we go. There we go. It's loading in. There it is. Kim Possible. There we are. So why is Kim Possible top tier? Just what a great show. Catchy theme song. In fact, the theme song was so good. Back in my day, maybe I don't have the right to say back in my day because I'm only 27. But holy shit, guys. All the girls in the classroom would have back in those, oh my god, we didn't have smartphones, okay? Early 2000s, everybody had flip phones. No smartphones. There was no iPhones, no BlackBerry, or actually there were BlackBerry. They had keyboards, but they were all like that. They were all like flip phones or slide phones or whatever the hell kind of phone. We didn't have smartphones. They weren't there yet. The technology wasn't there. So, but the people that had flip phones, the girls in the class, I swear to God, every girl in the class had the Kim Possible where it's like, doo-doo-doo-doo, what's the sitch? Like, what, as their ringtone, okay? Like, this show was popular with the boys. The show was popular with the girls. Everyone seemed to like Kim Possible. To this day, one of the best shows I've ever seen. You need to go watch it. It's so good. Rufus, even Rufus is good. Ron Stoppable, great character. Kim Possible, great character. Rufus, even Rufus, the mascot character, kind of, like me. I have my mascot right here. Pumplots, okay, right in the corner there. You can see that little fellow. I also have my other mascot, Hamstar, but I turned him off today so he wouldn't get in the way. Sorry, Hamstar. No love for you. I also have my other mascot. Oh no, hold on. Pink to go, which I use to block copyright infringements, hilariously. So there you go. Blocking out that. So, Kim Possible, what else do I want to say? It is so good. So it had the teen drama, it had the love interest, you had amazing villains. You had like Shigo, Dr. Dragon, is it Dr. Draken? Or, yeah, I think it's Dr. Draken, right? Instead of Dragon. I always said Dragon as a kid, but I think it was Dr. Draken. You also had Monkey Fist, that one, I always forget, what was that? The golfer, the Irish golfer guy. Who else did you have? There were so many. Senior, and Junior. Wow, I remember these. Like, it was, there's a whole bunch of other villains I'm probably forgetting, but they had iconic villains. The teen drama, like I said, the animation was slick. And it's very memorable. I feel like the characters of Kim Possible are just like very iconic, very, very memorable. I always thought Wade needed a little bit more screen time, huh? I think Wade was always that cool kid. Like, he was just on his, like, well, he's kind of a nerd, but I always felt, towards the end of Kim Possible, they started including Wade a little more. I always liked Wade. He was a fun little side character there, as the IT guy of Kim Possible. So yeah, they also had running gags where, like, a lot of times, like, someone would just like would take Kim, like, the episodes would begin with characters being like, okay, we're at your destination, Kim, and then Kim's like, oh hey, thanks for bringing us all the way out here, and then that person be like, oh no time, any time after you saved me from that whatever, the characters would be like, yeah, ever since you saved me from blank blank blankety blank, I'll take you wherever you need to go. So that's how I like that because it makes it like even when the audience isn't watching, Kim Possible is still saving people. I love that idea. Um, so yeah, it was just so good. The writing was good. The villains were good. Music was good. The theme song was memorable. Just so good. It was so good. I don't want them to bring it back. Like this is one of those shows where it concluded. Don't bring it back. You're gonna ruin it. Disney did a live action. Everybody hated it. Nobody likes that live. Let's actually take a quick look at that live action here. Kim Possible live action. Nobody liked this thing. So yeah, that's what it was. At least the characters sort of resembled themselves. It's fine. I think wasn't there like an uproar that like they ended up replacing Wade with like a black kid and instead of a Mexican one or a Latino or whatever. I can't. There was some kind of controversy because they replaced Wade with a black guy. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were pissed off because like Wade, they're like you're wiping away Spanish representation. I can't remember exactly. There was some little mini controversy at the time. But yeah, and then yeah, Shigo, Draken, the whole gang was there. Oh yeah, and the Kim. I just saw that image. Where was that? Where was that? The Kim Possible movie. They even had a movie. The movie was great. There was even was there two movies? There might have been two movies, but I remember really liking the movies. And I think it was like Shigo takes over the world. I really enjoyed that. Um, so yeah, actually, let's type in Kim Possible villains. Let's see who did I forget. I probably forgot a whole bunch. Okay, there's Monkey Fist. Who was the blonde? The senior and junior Shigo. Then there was that bagpipe guy with that was always golfing. Who are we missing here? There's the bagpipe guy. Oh, that fish. Oh yeah, the Ron. There was that the episodes where Ron went to summer camp and then that bully got like mutated. Oh man, I almost forgot about that guy. That's hilarious. Wow. So yeah. Oh yeah, and there's I forget the name of that guy with the this guy. What was his name? I can't remember. Oh, Professor Dementor. Oh yeah. So yeah, there was a whole bunch of them. There was a whole bunch of villains. It was pretty interesting. What a great show! I love Shigo's design. That just sticks out, man. Look at that. What a design right there. What a design. I don't remember who that is, but yeah. Oh yeah, Monique. I almost forgot Monique. Monique was there too. Monique was like the Kim's friend. Oh yeah, Bonnie. How did I and Bonnie was even a great female kind of like foil for Kim, where she was always trying to like beat her and be better. And where's my tier list? There it is. So yeah, Bonnie was kind of like the rich cheerleader, kind of like I'm better than you kind of character. You always see one of those characters in these kinds of shows back in the day. Yeah. So just great all around the core. Even Kim's family. I really liked the mom. What was the mom? A nurse or something? The mom was like a nurse. The dad, I can't remember what he did. And then you had the dweebs. Everyone, a lot of kids back in school would call each other dweebs just because of Kim Possible. So that's that or twerps and dweebs and all these kinds of names. So Kim Possible bringing in the culture, pretty cool. And I always remember that one song where it was like there was a naked mole rap where it's that was really good too. I always like that. It was one of those like Disney bumpers sometimes. The naked mole rap. So that was pretty good. So yeah, Kim Possible, I swear, you got to check it out. I stand by it as one of the best cartoons ever made. Great show. Would recommend it to everyone. So let's keep going here. What else? What's the next one? What's the next one? Maybe next time I do this tier list, I'll put the things to the side. Can I move this down? Like, how do I move this? Oh shit, can I move it? Hold on, move down. Is that no. Insert. Can I just like cut this and paste it? Cut. And then paste. Can I do that? Oh, I can. I can. Okay, that's great news. That's good. That's good. Thank God. Thank God I can move the kid. Okay, that's really good because if I wasn't able to move them, that'd be terrible. So there's that. My voice. Okay, hold on. I need water. I need some water before my voice goes. Just need a bit of water. Okay. Put the headphones back on. We should be good. All right, so we have two things left to talk about. So I feel like I didn't talk enough about some of those other ones, but Yoko Jakamoko Toto, there's literally there's not enough content there. It's just a bunch of animals, and you know they don't speak. They just kind of just kind of sort of talk to each other, but not really. It's a really weird show to describe. You got to go watch it for yourself. But yeah. So, and Kim Possible YOLO, I talked about, I saw one episode. Let's keep going here. Insert image in cell. Browse. Okay, so Disenchantment. That's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to put Disenchantment into the mid tier. Hold on. Image in cell. Image in cell. There we go. Browse. And we're going to put it right there. Nice little picture right there. Disenchantment. I tried to find good thumbnails. That's pretty good, right? Disenchantment. So that's the show. So that's the third show by Matt Groening. Is that how you pronounce it? Matt Groening. So that guy, you guys know who I'm talking about. He's the guy who made The Simpsons, and then he made Futurama, and then he made Disenchantment for Netflix. The other two were for Fox, right? Fox, I think. Actually, who owned Futurama? I can't remember. I thought it was Fox. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, Futurama. Actually, there's a show that needs to come back. The Futurama ends on a cliffhanger where they just infinite loop, and then they go with. Actually, their memories get erased, and then they go with Farnsworth back to before the time thing started. So we could definitely use a continuation of Futurama, but we're not talking about Futurama today. Anyway, we're talking about Disenchantment. So this show is not as good. I thought if I had to rank the three, which I'm very much going to do eventually, as you can see here, I'm going to do 5 cartoons. We're going to go... wait, what was I saying? Disenchantment. I'm going to talk about it, but I'm gonna rank them. So Disenchantment is Futurama is the best. Simpsons is the second best, and Disenchantment is the worst, I guess. That's how I rank them. I just didn't think Disenchantment was all that good, but I still think there was some funny parts to it. The animation, they use 3D models for a lot of the scenery. Other times, though, it's really weird because sometimes their scenes are just very generic 3D models. But then other times they do these really very descriptive. They're so detailed and so concise and so good. Certain scenes when they're in forests look really good. That's for sure. Let's talk about Elfo, I guess. Actually, the main character's name is Princess Terabini. So she's kind of like a princess, but she acts very unladylike. She's drinking, she's burping, she's gambling, she's desecrating the tomb of her ancestors to sell shit. That was an episode, I'm pretty sure. She sells something from one of her ancestors' thing, and then something about grave robbers. I can't remember that. It's been a while since I've seen the episode, but yeah. So she's unprincess-like. Then she has a stepmom who's some kind of snake creature, some kind of alien mutant, whatever the hell. I can't even remember what it is. Some kind of sea creature person. That's her stepmother. Her real mother is later revealed to be. Oh, this video has spoilers. I should I should probably mention expect spoilers. Okay. Maybe I got to write down a list of all the things I got to talk about. There's gonna be spoil. Okay, for the next video, there's gonna be like spoilers. I got to talk about how I'm gonna do 5 at a time. I gotta, man. There's so much stuff I gotta do. Okay, we're gonna do it though. We're gonna do it. Next time, I'm gonna prepare this shit better because I feel like I didn't prepare enough here. Anyway, so Disenchantment. So yeah, Princess Terabini. She's okay. Is she as good as like Homer or like Bart or like even well? She's better than Lisa, that's for sure. I also like her better than Marge. But like, do I like her better than the Sims? Do I like Elfo, Lucy? Okay, Lucy's this little demon here. Elfo's the little elf fellow on the left there. It's kind of hard to see. You gotta zoom in, I guess. But yeah. Oh yeah. What's his name? John DiMaggio does the voice of. He's the voice of Bender. He also does the father, the king of the what's his name? King Zox, I think it is. Of the kingdom. So there's them. There's also this pig character. I like the pig character. Reminds me of the design of the spider pig from The Simpsons. So that character gets turned into a pig. And does he get? I think he later on he gets unturned, but then he goes back to being a pig, or maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. But yeah, so Lucy's kind of like the Bender of this series. Actually, I didn't talk enough about Terabini. Maybe. Yeah, so she's the main character. Her family is pretty important. Her lineage, her mother's like pretty important. And she has magical powers. Or what was it? She was a wizard or something, like a spellcaster. I can't remember the exact plot, but I think she has some kind of powers. But like, I don't know. I just found this show to be kind of boring in a weird way. I don't know. I just like I felt myself wanting to go watch other things while I was watching Disenchantment, if that makes sense. I don't know. I felt like I was binge watching it just to binge watch it, and I wasn't enjoying myself. I don't know, man. It didn't have that future. It had voices from Futurama. It just didn't have that certain essence of Futurama, or well, I think certain episodes were better than The Simpsons, and it has continuity, which is always a good sign. But I don't know, guys. I just didn't enjoy this one. I didn't find it enjoyable. I've seen every episode so far, but I just I think it's very middling. And Elfo is the funniest character on the entire show, in my opinion. He makes a lot of funny, cute little jokes here and there, and it works because he's an elf. He's supposed to be an adorable little elf creature, but his lineage is up in the air. I think like they didn't exactly say what Elfo. He's like half something, half elf, half something. So they're keeping that ambiguous. And then you have Lucy, which is a demon, and I remember there was an episode, they go to hell. Yeah, it was something like they go to hell or heaven or something, and I can't even remember. It was something, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't even remember, like, core elements of this show, which is kind of concerning. But yeah, guys, Lucy was the Bender of this show, where he's kind of like that standout character that's supposed to get you to laugh, and you know what I mean? Like, he's kind of like the Roger of American Dad, or like, I don't know, what the bear guy on the Cleveland show, where he's like that one character that really stands out. I don't know, man. Actually, the bear on the Cleveland show, that's a bad example. Roger and Bender are really good examples of what I'm talking about. I can't think of a third thing. There's probably a third one, but I'm just not. I'm not thinking of it right now. Yeah, so Lucy is just a discount Bender that's not even as funny, or a discount Roger. Elfo is very funny when I don't know, he really shines when he's not talking about his love for Terabini. You know, a lot of Elfo scenes, he's kind of like gushing over like Princess Terabini, even though she's a human. He has feelings towards her. But when he's not talking about that, he has good scenes. He has good scenes. Funny character. There's a bunch of who are the villains? I can't remember. There's that society that's like always watching them through a scrying pool and looking in on them. And there was the grave robbers that I mentioned earlier. It's look, it's a fantasy show. I love. I played RuneScape growing up as a kid. Love me some fantasy, but I don't know, guys. I just didn't. I didn't feel like it was anything too special. I didn't think it was over the top. I didn't think it was like something iconic. I feel like this is a side series that gets forgotten about. It's one of those things you might call an underrated cartoon, but like I don't know. The theme song I didn't think it was like it's kind of like this little pop jingle. No, jazz, is it jazz? I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know what the hell, what kind of even musical style is that? I'm not even sure. But the musical style, I didn't like it as much as I think The Simpsons probably has the best theme song out of all of them, and then Futurama second, and then this show third out of all Matt Groening's shows. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Um, I don't know. I don't even know what they could do to save it. I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like it's just a third rate Matt Groening cartoon where it's like he put all his best eggs into Simpsons and Futurama, and this is like the leftovers. That's the feeling I get from this. But yeah, that's all I'll talk about there. And then the last cartoon that I'm going to talk about is actually going to go into the top tier column. We're going to put that in here. Let's go insert. Put it in there. Browse. DuckTales. Here it comes. Eventually. Come on down, DuckTales. DuckTales. So top tier. Now here's the thing. Do I put Kim Possible? Wait, how do I move it again? How could I move it? Is there any other ways I can move it? Can I move it down? Is there some way to control move column down? Is that a thing? Delete. Can I just hit control and like move it? No. There must be a way to move this thing, right? Like edit? No. Find and replace. You know what? I'm going to look it up later. There must be some kind of way where you can replace one cell with another cell. And I got to figure out how to do that. But for the time being, I could cut and paste if I really wanted to, but I don't need to. Do I think Kim Possible is better than DuckTales? The answer is yes. That's why Kim Possible is above DuckTales. So the higher up on the ranking, the better. And the same go on. So in the worst tier, even though YOLO, eventually there's going to be more in that tier, and that's just that's gonna be how it is. It's the higher up you are, the better it is, and the lower you are, the worse. So whatever's in the bottom of the worst is what I think is the worst cartoon ever made. Whatever's at the top right now, I think out of these five, I think Kim Possible is the best cartoon. So I'll talk about DuckTales. It's weird because I also like the old school DuckTales a lot. I watched that. I think that show has a way better theme song, by the way. It's weird. The slower pace, it was just more iconic. This one's a reboot. This is the DuckTales reboot. I also, this is a controversial probably saying here. I think the old voice actor of Scrooge McDuck was better than David Tennant. That's my opinion. I think David Tennant does a really good Scrooge, but the other guy just did it better. I'm sorry. They had a better theme song. I swear the theme song was just better. The new reboot, they go for a much faster paced one and sung by some women or a woman. The old one was, I don't know, it just had this certain 90s, 80s kind of jazz. I don't know, not jazz, but like it had this kind of like 80s, 90s kind of wacky, just smooth vibe to it. I don't know how to describe it. It just screamed 90s, screamed 80s, screamed 90s. It was just so good. So yeah, that was DuckTales. That was the old DuckTales cartoon. One of the things they did in this cartoon is they made Louie, Dewey, and Huey. In the previous cartoon, they were very identical, and you couldn't tell them apart. Hold on a sec, guys. So you couldn't tell them apart. By the way, I need to mention that I've seen every. So yeah, I got to keep mentioning that. YOLO, I've seen one episode. Yoko Jakamoko Toto, I've seen shit tons of episodes, but I was a kid and I don't remember them very well. But they kind of had these plots in Yoko Jakamoko Toto where it was like they had these kid friendly things where some characters would be arguing, then they solve the argument, and then they would just all end on a happy day. It's like we did it. We solved the problem, and we're all happy now. It's one of those. It's a children's cartoon. What were you expecting? Disenchantment, I believe there's 2 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen every episode, like I said. I just found the show very middling. Just very middling. The characters are just, like, forgettable, like, honestly, compared to other things I've seen. And so DuckTales, I put it in top tier. I think eventually I'm going to put the other DuckTales in, like, high tier. I think that was a very good show, but it's just maybe mid tier even. But it was a good show for its time. It was such a good show. You know what? I might, but the cartoon is aged. Like if you watched it today, it would be hard to watch because the animation is so like diluted. It's not clean. It's not where it's like Kim Possible still looks pretty sharp, even though it's a little dated in the early 2000s. Strangely enough, Yoko Jakamoko Toto, I guess the art style just makes it look so faded that it just blends in. And then the worst of all, YOLO over here. Fucking, this is this show aired this year, I'm pretty sure. And it looks like shit. Disenchantment probably looks very clean. I would probably say it's probably one of the cleanest looking and more detailed. But it also, at the same time, it has a lot of 3D, noticeable 3D things. What do you call it? 3D models. There's you can notice that like a lot of the animated models are 3D, especially in the town. And I also have to say that DuckTales also, in the first episode, I think there was a vault, and you could very clearly see that was a 3D animated model. So DuckTales, a lot of the vehicles are also noticeable. That's one downside I'll give DuckTales. I like the character. I like how they, like I said, Huey, Dewey, and Louie have their own personalities. Like one of them's more business focused, and they're always trying to do quick, rich schemes. One of the red one, I can't remember which one's which. Huey, Dewey, and I can't remember. The red one is more focused on what was it? The camp, and he's more of a Boy Scout at heart. He's intelligent, and but he really focuses on the rules and regulations. And what was the other one? Dewey does his, or Louie, or one of them does their own like talk show, or was that the one that does? I can't even remember. Okay, so maybe they're not the best at differentiating the ducks. They're all, I mean, they at least their designs are much different looking, and they have their own little quirks to them. You can identify which one's which better in this show compared to where it's like they just felt like generic triplets in the old DuckTales. So that's good. And Webby was a big step up here. Webby in the old show was basically the damsel in distress, like every time. So I do have to say I like Webby's old design. Webby kind of, they gave Webby a much more modern take, but I kind of like that cutesy little girl kind of thing she had going on. And that leads me on to another thing I got to talk about, is that I liked how the characters in the old one actually sounded like children. They sound like it's DuckTales. It's like these children with Uncle Scrooge. You know, like Uncle Scrooge is this mysterious character they don't know much about, but they sounded like children. Here, the characters, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, they sound like a college student. Seriously, guys, watch the old DuckTales. They sound like children. Watch the new one. They sound like fucking college students, and that's a criticism for sure. Uh, and Webby, I guess Webby sounds like at least enough of a child, so that's good enough. And then Launchpad's in there. They had a whole bunch of cameos to other Disney shows in the new one. The other one, I think the old one had Disney cameos too, every now and again. But they're more predominant in this show. Launchpad, who else? They got the villains. There's a lot. There's a lot to talk about. But the big spoiler, the big sort of thing, they have a whole plot with their mom. Oh yeah. Also, what was her name? Dispel. I can't remember. Cruella Dispel. No, what the hell's her name? Magica Dispel. That's right. Magica Dispel. Oh yeah, Glomgold. I like Glomgold was good. It's weird because Glomgold was good in both. I like in both DuckTales, the original and this one. Glomgold was he's just so good. I like Glomgold. I think Glomgold's a little bit more expressive in this one though. The other one, he was like more stereotypically angry and pissed off, but this time around, he's more like lovable and fun. So I do like the new take on Glomgold. Anything else? Scrooge is good in both. I feel like Scrooge felt a little more adult in the other one. Like I said, I feel like the old one, they established more like Scrooge actually feels like an adult, and the kids feel like kids. In this one, the kids feel like adults, and I don't know. They sound and feel like adults, but even though they're kids, I don't know, man. Like this show does a lot right, but it also has a few like nitpicks that I can nitpick. The plots are really good. I like all the plots, almost all. Okay, not all of them. I like most of the plots. It's very good. They all, it's like in a lot of shows they learn a lesson. Sometimes they don't learn a lesson, which is great. It kind of gets boring and repetitive if it's always about a lesson and educating people. So that's good. The wacky adventures, the side characters. Now there was an episode where they went woke with it, and they had one of the side characters have two dads. Do we really need that in DuckTales? I'm gonna say no. Let's not include that kind of shit in children's cartoons. But yeah, so it does go. There's a couple episodes where they had some woke moments, but the show's good. The show has mystery, which is something so many shows lack today. They just don't have good mysteries. This show had, the mother. The mother comes back. Their mom actually comes back. She was trapped on the moon. They don't really in the old one. Their mom. They don't really go into the parents too much, if ever. So it was great to have their mom back in this series. Also, Donald. I think Donald was actually better in the old series. Is that weird? Donald was better in the old series. Donald's kind of weird here. They kind of like throw him in every now and again. I feel like Donald was more integral to the old DuckTales, but like here they kind of just like fucking. I don't know. Donald appears, but then he just I don't know. He's kind of all over the place, Donald. But I like it, and his voice is really hard to hear. Also, no, they make fun of it, how like people can't understand what he's saying and shit. But yeah, so there's Donald for you. And Daisy, they recently introduced Daisy Duck in the new DuckTales, so that's good. So the new DuckTales just has a lot more characters, and I like how we're also getting into Fowl. We're getting into a lot of the characters from the original, and new characters. We got new characters. Was Mark Beeks? I don't remember. Mark Beeks wasn't in the old show, I don't think. Mark Beeks is kind of like a parody of Steve Jobs or something. Some kind of like rich tech nerd kind of guy. Or no, he's not really a nerd. He's more of just he's the go-to guy. He's the face of the company. He doesn't actually know what the hell's going on, but yeah. So that's that. What else? Is that all? That's all. Like the plots are really good. The music, obviously they do a retread of the old DuckTales theme, which is still good. It's still a good theme song, like I gotta say. The music's good. There's a couple musical numbers in there. Some of them were good. Some of them were sung by Donald. Oh boy. And yeah, so all across the board, it's a great cartoon. Like I would recommend it even to older people. The plots are good, the stories are good, the mysteries are good. The climb. Okay, here's a criticism. Another criticism. Um, the Magica Dispel arc, where it just ended too quickly. I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. They built up Magica to be this like huge magical character, and then she just kind of gets defeated in like 2 episodes, and that's it. And then she slowly, she's like one of those characters in the background that's slowly trying to regain her power, and then she'll probably eventually, you know how it goes. She'll probably gain her powers back for like 1 episode, and then they'll take her powers from her again, and it's always this kind of story. Whenever there's a character that's too powerful, they always try to nerf them. It reminds me of the old Justice League cartoon. There was that one character. What was his name? God damn, I forgot. What was it? Morph. It was something. Okay, hold on. I gotta look it up. Justice League. Was it Morph? No. Something power. He's character that steals powers. What was his name? This guy, Amazo. Yeah, he was too powerful. They just had to write him out of the show. They're like, fuck it, he's going into space now. He was just too powerful. they literally just flew him out of there, man. Oh, this show. I got to talk about this show eventually. But yeah, what a great show that was too. So DuckTales is going to be up there for sure. Kim Possible. I just think Kim Possible just was better. It's also more relatable because they're human characters. A lot of people I had little brothers, so when I see Kim Possible having little brothers, and she even has 2 little brothers. My brothers aren't twins though. She had twin brothers. But I have 2 little brothers myself, so maybe I just find Kim Possible a little bit more relatable. Also, she's not a duck. She's not a duck, so she's a human. She's also hot. Well, maybe it's kind of weird to say that now. I remember like when all the boys in the class would always crush on Kim. They would always call her hot. I think she's still the best girl to this day. Kim Possible. So yeah, great show. DuckTales, great show. I think it's one of the best it literally might be the best cartoon Disney has been making, especially since Gravity Falls ended. But DuckTales, still such high quality. High quality. I had to put it up there. So yeah, DuckTales, really, really good. I hope they can keep it up. I hope the quality doesn't decrease. I just want to say that as I keep watching cartoons and there's more episodes, because Disenchanted's still going, right? So what if they have a really good season and then I'm like, you know what? Now it's a high tier. You're gonna see these tiers change, okay, guys? And I'm just gonna keep doing. Wow, this is an hour-long video. They're gonna be long. They're gonna be long. That's why I'm only gonna be doing 5 per video because I talk a lot about them. But yeah, these are my thoughts so far. Like I said, they could change depending on more episodes coming out. And yeah, that's that. I think I went thoroughly enough. You guys let me know in the comments if do you agree with me? Do you think that these are placed appropriately? Something tells me the YOLO fans are gonna come attack me again. I don't give a shit. Let me know in the comments if you like this, then give it a thumbs up. I'm trying something new here. I think people are going to be really interested in this because I just get so many requests. People come to me, they're like, Sandro, what's a good cartoon? So now I can tell them, hey, I have a tier list. Go. This is my thoughts. This is what I think. So yeah. So let me know in the comments your thoughts and please subscribe. Literally, do it right now. Subscribe. Hit the button. You want more tier list? Hit that effing button right now. All right, guys, Sandro. Oh, this has gone on long enough. It's an hour long. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.